So who is Jody, right? Like I always wondered where that came from. Like who's Jody? So Jody is a military slang term, a name that is given to a guy that is seeing, cheating with, sleeping with your girl or wife while you are on deployment. It is a universal slang term that is used in cadence calls, which are songs that soldiers sing while they're marching or running. There are many Jody cadence calls. Jody was a real cool cat. When you left your girl back home, Jody keeps her nice and warm. There's many, many different ones. I mean, I don't even know if that's a real one. I just thought of that one. But where does it come from, right? So I did some research. So, the reason why we're talking about this with this figure is I mentioned it earlier in the other video. This is this guy on the phone. So a lot of times in those songs, what's happening is the soldier is calling back home and finding out that there's some guy that's staying at his place. There's a guy that's driving his car. There's a guy that's throwing frisbee with his kid. And when he calls, somebody picks up the phone and hangs up. So that's Jody. So where does it come from? So I did some research. So it started. Jody was originally named Joe the Grinder, and it was the same character, but this was originated by African American soldiers in the late 30s, early 40s in their cadence calls, which then spilled out. Now, Joe the Grinder eventually was shortened to Joe D. Joe capital D for some reason. So then that was the name for a while, and then by maybe after the Korean War and easily Vietnam era and into the 80s and 90s when I served, Jody, it was spelled Jody, and it was the same character. Jody was that dude driving your car. It was that dude that was taking your girl out while you are 10,000 miles away. And in the songs, we make light of the situation. We make fun of it and we joke about it because that's what soldiers do. They make the best of a worse situation. So that was a little bit about Jody. All right. Thanks for watching.